Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Madison Central basketball hosting the Collins Titans coming out of Shelbyville, Kentucky this evening. Titans come in 2-3. They're the reigning 8th region champions. Made a trip to the Sweet 16 last year down at Rupp. Got beat out of the first round by Owensboro. They got 2 returning players so far this year. They've got Grant Clarkson and Dominique Turner seem to be their main scorers, Terry. Indians are 4-3. They should have won 4 out of their last 4, but they're kind of coming together. You got to call the game of the night. What do you see going on this evening?
I think the tough one against Mayo is the one that still hurts. But, you know, if I'm Madison Central, stick to the same game plan. You're going to have to make the extra effort, play with heart. I'd like to see how well they get off the pick and rolls. We saw a couple of that about 5 or 6 times against Montgomery County. They got lost on the backside. If they can switch off on defense in their man-to-man, shut down a little bit of Turner and keep him in check, they should be pretty successful tonight. But, you know, it always says offensive rebounds. They got to get to the boards.
Yeah, I know that Tariq Miller's picked it up the last couple of games and comes in with a lot of experience. Got a high softball or
there you go.
Basketball IQ, and I talk about softball all the time. But he comes in with a high, you know, he got his motor running all the time. High energy guy. Brockman's been doing pretty well shooting the ball, so they got about 4 people averaging nearly 10 points a game. Right. But I think the catalyst for the Indians is Miller, you know, obviously, and the depth of the Indians. We'll see how that comes into play. I think Coach Feldhaus has played 7 games, and he's probably got 10 or 12 kids that have played in all 7 games.
We looked at Isaiah Cozart and Blake Muntz both moving up to the varsity level. We thought we had committed one just completely to varsity, but you know they're committed and they're earning some playing time, so they could play a role in this game. This could be something size-wise where they could really contribute. So, you know, overall. Coach Alan Feldhaus has been committed to keeping their opponents under 40%, holding their defenses and man-to-man, and then you know, they spread the floor and they try to create off the dribble. So let's see if he can execute on both those sides. If they do, you know, the Indians should be successful tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I say, if Miller has a good night, we'll be okay. So we'll see how it gets going for him. Brockman's shooting the ball pretty well. Williams, one of the other key scorers, and Begley has, you know, been playing pretty well. He's got a high softball IQ, probably one of the most selfless players on the team. So we'll see how it unfolds for Feldhaus tonight coming in.
I would like to see John Williams get back. We didn't see much of him against Montgomery County. He struggled a little bit from the field. You know, if he can get rolling again, I think that gives them a whole different level that they can compete on. So,
yeah. Well, we're going to take a break and get this thing started. Calling Titans coming in 2-3, Indians coming in 4-3. We'll see how this thing unfolds. We'll be right back.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back on the reservation, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Larry Frakes, Terry Nether to call the action for you here. Madison Central taking on the Collins Titans. Starting lineups is as we predicted. Did a little scouting before the game. Looks like it's going to be a good matchup.
I think it's nice for Central actually to be have an opportunity on the size. We saw Montgomery count in last week, had a lot big size advantage, and it looks like this one's going to be about even. Almost give the Indians a better advantage on when they bring the two freshmen in. So,
heads up play right there by Brockton. The ball tipped over, and he throws it off the Collins player.
We saw a lot of leadership from him last game. I mean, Montgomery County had to lead the whole game, and he really put it on their shoulders and brought them back. So, he's their leadership. Nice backdoor cut. Nice backdoor cut by Tariq Miller.
Nice pass. They spread it a little bit, set it right up. Caught Collins sleeping.
Little pick and roll. Never even saw it coming. Had him wide open on the cut.
Test at the top of the circle with the ball. Number 24. Once again, number 10, Clarkson. 35, Turner. 23, Stone. Number 12, Fort for Titans.
Leading scorer there. That's one thing we talked about in the last
ball,
game.
Good defense right there by Tariq Miller on contesting the shot on the way up.
We talked about, like I said in the last game, Indian in any game they're going to be in, they have to prevent the offensive boards. It's going to be something that's kind of be repetitive in every game they play. But, we hear that in almost every team in every game. You got to win the battle of the boards if you're going to get any victory in this league. So I saw 2 offensive rebounds early, so hopefully that won't be a sign.
We can study these stats all day long. You got a one-game match right here, so you can figure, who's going to have the hot hand. Got an idea what the consistencies seem to be. Traveled right there.
I was going to say, didn't make way too many moves. Collins seemed to be very content to try to just create their offense. They're not in any big hurry. They're going to kind of throw it around and make sure that they're going to go around until they find what they want. I didn't think they found one. He dribbled, kind of ill-advised dribble.
Yep, Kyle Purdue, number 25, checks in for Fort. Williams with the ball. Out to Bagley. Brockman shoots a fire one. Three-pointer from far away. Firing from deep.
Yeah, we saw that last game too.
Miller going to get the foul right there.
Yeah, he's going for the ball.
Brockman averaging about 13.3 a game, and 3-point goals. He's shooting, about 39%. He shot 38 of them, made 15 coming into tonight's action.
You need to get his groove out there. It's just right now, if you're Central, a nice backdoor play on a give and go, you want to not settle for the outside shot if not necessary. That was a deep ball he took as well.
Yeah, he was firing from deep, fire away. Checking his temperature early.
Thought he traveled.
Yeah.
I thought he definitely traveled. No success inside so far. Had some point-blank range shots and really couldn't done it for Collins. So
Williams comes away with it, gets it up the floor over to Brockman. Over to Bagley.
Set the offense.
Begley done a good job so far this year, letting the game come to him. Doesn't try to force a whole lot. Probably one of the most selfless players.
Nice mid-range shot by John Williams. You know, I tell you, last game we didn't get to see a lot of him. Like to see him get involved early. He's their leading scorer and rebounder. So if he can get in the groove early, I think it could be problems for Collins because he really he can get going quickly if he starts to feel it.
4-0 right now, Indians. 5:20 left.
Still no luck inside.
Rose. And this is Collins' MO. They like to try to.
He hit it on the line.
Nice hustle by Begley. They like to go in and out. They're going to try to go in and then kick it back out. That's kind of their MO so far this year.
Yeah, and I think they play through Turner in the middle. He'll kick it out, or he'll look for a little mid-range shot. Although we've seen he does like to get going from the outside, and they're going to isolate him a lot, I think.
Three-pointer.
Collins has not been able to strike yet.
Begley with the three-pointer looking for.
That was not a pretty shot, I don't think.
Drew a little bit iron. Hustles back on defense.
Charging.
Yep. Oh, blocking.
I thought they called a charge on that.
That's two
I thought he was
fouls
set
on
inside
Begley.
on that. I really did.
He was down there. The guy took 3 steps before he hit him.
I got good position, I thought.
You're going to have to get Begley out of there.
She got 2.
He's got 2. They got a cheap one down there on the line. Looks like they're going to bring in Seth Richardson. Dakota plays with a lot of energy. Like I say, one of the most selfless players that Central has. Number 5 checking in for the Titans, and number 32, number 5 is Jacob Feltner.
Coming in for Grant Clarkson, and looks like Trey John Stone coming out of the game as well.
Off the front of the iron, 4-1. 4:47 left. Miller with the ball. Takes it straight to the hoop off the backboard.
Nice play.
Shot.
That's what I'm telling you. Right now, Central's having their way inside. You're going to have to drive the ball and make them stop. I really wouldn't settle for the three-point shot right now. I'd make him beat you inside.
Yeah, that's 4 for Miller.
Hero of the last game. 2 seconds to go on the follow-on.
Indians won 3 out of their last 4. They got beat on the last second shot the same way they beat Montgomery County. Mayo hit a three-pointer on him, but Tariq hit a nice shot to seal the deal the other day.
Oh, yeah, on a game that was the first lead of the game for Madison Central in that 2 seconds left.
Shows you the resiliency of the team, and that's just a Feldhouse team for you, in my opinion.
I think we said that actually the whole game last game, that we knew that Central was not going to go away in that game. And you got to call that, yeah. I thought he pushed off, but they gave him the travel instead. And, you know, they're going to hang around. They're going to be tough. They're tough-nosed. They play hard, and they're not going to go away. At this point, obviously, they're up 6-1, but, you know, they play with a lot of heart.
They're still feeling
that's something you want to see.
They're still feeling each other out here a little bit. Indians with the same, 4 of the 5 on there. Seth Richardson in for Dakota, who picked up 2 quick fouls.
And 1.
Yeah, nice bucket by Brockman
on the drive. That's a nice left-handed shot for him.
And being left-handed, he's got an advantage. You know, and believe it or not, it's just different to guard somebody.
Believe me, I got a son in soccer. It's left-footed and left-handed, so he presents all kinds of problems on the field.
Pretty good soccer player, I hear. I wouldn't know.
Well, he's holding his own. We'll see how he does this year. He's got a big club year this year, and see how he does. And got the roll on the 3. So early 8-point lead for Madison Central. Titans still trying to feel their way out. Have nothing from the field yet. Haven't hit a shot.
Defense by the Indians pretty good so far, man-to-man.
Playing right tough man-to-man, not giving much away on the inside.
Good switch right there between Williams and Richardson. Brockman and Rose sticking with their men.
Staying on the cuts, not really losing track. Great by Tyreek Miller.
Yep, nice anticipation.
And one.
And one.
Right now, if you're Madison Central, you just got to keep pressing towards the basket and make them stop you. I just don't see that happening right now.
Glad to see Tariq finally loosening up and getting in his game. He was a little tight the first couple of games when we got to see him play, and he's finally.
They did count that basket, didn't they? No, they didn't. They
what?
said the ball was on the floor.
No.
I thought he gave the signal that it was in.
I did too.
Yeah, I thought the baseline official said 2 points, but they didn't egal it, so still 9-1 lead. 3-point shot there. Didn't go. Collins still trying to find some offense right now.
Indians just aren't giving it up.
First basket of the game there. Little drive.
Richardson with the ball on the wing over here to the top to Brockman. Dribbles around to Miller. Rose with the pick. Miller to the elbow. Shoots it from beyond the
good
foul
offensive
line.
rebound. Way to follow your shot. And one.
There, he better get that one.
He got that one.
There,
and that was all pure effort after the shot. Follow your shot. Get the offensive rebound.
Tariq's a special player. Like I say, he's averaging double digits. They won the AAU Summer League year before last, I think. And, they've got a good squad. The kid's a good softball IQ, good hustler. Not the biggest kid on the floor, but he'll outsmart you and outplay you if you're not careful.
Quick and athletic. Got Isaiah Cozarts, coming in for Madison Central. You say now Bryant Rose just came out. We're going to have a timeout here for Collins Titans. Down right now by 9, 12-3.
2:24 left. We're going to take a break with them. I want to thank Jack Burford, Jerry Goebel Insurance Luxury Pets for sponsoring the game this evening. Be right back.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back at the reservation, Indians 12-3 over Collins. 2:24 left in the first quarter. Collins in the inbound. Miller with the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Leading all scores, got 7 points of the 12.
Having a rough time breaking. He was breaking down a lot of one-on-one coming off the dribble. I mean, that's what Feldhaus is going to spread the floor. He's going to try to break you off down the dribble.
Indians are playing some good defense right here. Rotating men, communicating. Just hawking the ball that Collins is trying to bring to him.
Really are. Keeping everybody in front of you. Gave up the back door there.
Yep.
Going to give a foul on that one, but it was a nice move.
Took advantage of the freshman.
Yeah.
Faked right, went left, and left him standing in his tracks.
Went right on around him. Yeah. Coach Feldhaus is giving him some instructions on that right now, actually.
So who do we got in here now for the Indians? You got a number 50.
That's Cozarts.
All right.
Isaiah Cozarts.
You got Seth Richardson. Brockman comes back in for Miller. Who's number 11 over there? One of the freshmen.
Yeah, he just came off the floor for the JV game.
Yep, Isaiah Mentor. 12-4, 1:54 left. 12-5. Williams the inbound up to Brockman, back to Williams.
We talked about game plans coming in for Coach Feldhaus, and he just kind of left him standing there.
Broke his ankles on that, didn't he?
He could never recover. Lost it in the lane on that.
Nice shot by Williams.
That should make the Sports Center top 10.
He just had him backpedaling and just froze him. Three-pointer.
Nice shot.
Number 5 drops one in.
First three-point shot for Collins. 1 for 1.
Jacob Feltner. There's Williams again,
He'll
wheeling
take the
it
same
in.
shot a little deeper than he liked it,
Yeah.
I think. I thought the second was a little closer in.
He was checking his temperature.
Walk.
Yep, absolutely. Uh-oh, technical? Nope. There he's going to call. He's going
to tell him don't do it again.
Delay
Get a
game.
warning.
Yep.
Don't
and
throw it
rightfully
up.
so, right?
I
mean,
agree.
he
We
goes
kind
up
of looked
there,
at you
goes
thought it
around.
was a technical initially, so I think they're going to pull him out of the game right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. But when I was talking about, we talked to Coach Feldhouse, and one of the things he likes to see is he wants to try to keep his opponents under 40%. Right now, that game plan's working out pretty well for him defensively.
Token pressure, and then they peeled out of it.
Seen that a lot so far.
Williams with the ball, not a lot of movement for the Indians. They kind of everybody on lockdown there for a second. Williams loses the handle. Everybody kind of stood around for a second, wait for him to get in position.
Nice play
Great
by Seth.
Yeah, absolutely. Pass.
On the hurry. Brockman's going to take a three, and he's going to knock it down. It's a nice play. Drive it in, kick it back, wide open look. And nice play.
6 for
inside
Brockman
to steal that.
Good
They had a rough time with that. They made a couple of deflections just on this series alone. I like this man-to-man. I mean, they gave up that second back door on that side. That's what we talked about seeing earlier.
That's Brockman giving way. You got to just move your feet. Didn't want to foul him. You just got to move your feet, stay in front of him.
Hope maybe get some weak side help on that when they come around, but nothing there.
He was just juked. I mean, it was just – there's off the elbow again.
Nope.
1 for 3 right there.
Shot.
Last shot of the quarter right there. After one, Indians 17, Titans 10. Miller leading it so far. 7 points for the Indians, 6 for Brockman so far. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Indians leading by 7 points. Williams going to inbound to Richardson. Brockman on the floor with them. Cozart and Miller on for the Indians. Back door, cut off. Williams groups it
and gets his offensive board. That's the extra effort that you're talking about, and another offensive effort. I mean, you just love to see that. That's what wins basketball games right there.
You know, when I was telling these guys earlier, they weren't playing like they wanted us. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But they're coming together pretty good. And obviously, Feldhouse has won as many games as he has because of his coaching. And I knew it would just be a matter of time. But I like the way they're playing tonight, Terry.
I like the heart. That's what we saw in the last game. That's what we've seen in this one. You know, playing smart, doing the right things, and missing
nice
that
look
three-pointer
by Brockman. Just a little off, but nice look right there. I'll take that.
Right now, 1 for 5 outside.
He's 1 for 3 himself, but I like that look.
You got to take the open shot. It was a nice play. Move it inside, kick it back out wide open. I understand the shot.
Change the defense here a little bit.
Still playing that man-to-man. They're doing a really good job of coming off the picks and switching. Another one on Isaiah, who's got a little
Fort
bit caught off that pick and couldn't get out.
Yep. Fort with the three-pointer makes it 17-13. Brockman to Williams. Cozart flashing inside. Williams backing him down, kicks it over to Miller. Three-pointer off the back of the iron. Rebounded by the Titans. Wow, traveling.
Had to call travel on that. He's been unable. I think he's just a little frustrated right now. He hasn't been unable to establish himself inside or outside, and I know he likes he's one of their top scorers. So, you know, you don't go to sleep on Dominic Turner, but I do believe he's a little bit of frustration right now for him.
Briar Rose getting ready to check in, and Cozart coming out. Indians take a timeout right here. Haven't scored yet this quarter.
4-point lead.
Yeah, got it down to 4. I mean, it was 17-10, now 17-13. So Feldhouse is just going to rein them in here a little bit. Kind of slow the pace down, just give them a break, let the Titans work on what they're going to do here on defense against the Titans, I should say.
Bring Briar back in, hopefully a little stable in the middle.
Yep.
You got to beat a couple times inside on those switches.
4 of the 5 starters in there. And Seth Richardson played quite a bit tonight. Dakota Begley in trouble with 2 fouls early.
Yeah, I don't expect to see him at all in this half.
Williams gets it over to Brockman, over to Richardson in the corner, out to Miller. Indians moving, setting picks. From the free throw line,
Nice
Miller
play.
drops another one.
Starting to feel really comfortable. You can actually see how comfortable he's getting on the floor right now.
Once again, good ball player, athletic.
A little battle for the rebound there, and they're going to give that to the Indians. That could have gone either way, actually.
Rose got out rebounded right there, and we got lucky.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I wasn't sure where that was going to go.
19-13, 5:47 left, second quarter. Miller bringing the ball up. Over to Williams, swings it around to Brockman, looking inside. Brings it out to Richardson. Nice backdoor cut by
feed.
Miller. Goes up with the left hand. Nice roll.
Definitely our leading scorer, and you know, he's just, like I said, he's just feeling really comfortable right now. You can see it.
He's loose. Like I say, he's got a high. You know, his motor's always running. He's got a high basketball IQ.
We all go back to our sports. It's all right.
Yep.
He had to step on the baseline.
Yeah,
that's going to be a ball, Indians.
It was a long three-pointer.
It starts with
Indians extended the defense and had him shoot a long three.
It starts with the mid-range shots. I like the extra effort inside, getting the boards, getting the layups, and then those little shots inside, those medium-range jump shots, and it gets you going, gets you confidence.
They're running some set plays here, obviously, and getting that backdoor cut. Here they go with it again. Brockman didn't get there. Gets the ball kicked back out by Williams.
Good save by Brockman to kick that back out.
And a good job by Richardson going to get the ball. Don't just stand around, go get the ball from the guy. Now it's Miller with it. Moving it around, looking inside to Rose.
They're looking for Briar and can't get him.
They're going to have to get to him.
Get rid of him.
Somebody's got to move to him.
There you go. Finally got him. Briar's going to turn. I thought he had an elbow inside, but he got away with it. That's a little power play. Backed him in.
Yep.
Just turn. Nice little turn fade away. Briar's got a really nice mid-range shot.
Puts the lead back up to 10, 23-13 Indians. So after the timeout, the Indians have responded to Feldhouse.
Like they brought Briar back in. I thought they really got that defensive in the middle taken care of. This is where
cross-court pass, throws up the three.
Missed
Battle
out.
for the rebound. Seth took off, and it's 2-on-1 down there with Williams, and they came away with that's about a double dribble right there.
I thought so too. Really having some problems in their half-court offense. I think that's going to be something they're going to have to figure out.
Brockman doing a good job. You could hear him talking the whole time when he had his man in the ball.
And Dominique turned and lost the handle.
Right off Williams. Good defense. Had him on the line.
Way to check that up and bring it back out and set it up. He didn't have anything inside, and that was a good, smart heads-up play.
Basketball IQ. Brockman tried to create some space and just couldn't get the pass.
Pick and roll didn't work.
Stop and pop off the back of the iron.
Oh,
nice
they're going to call that.
Rebound.
I thought he got all ball, but
they give it to Seth or Briar. Let's see here. Number 4, give it to Richardson. I thought he had all ball as well, but of course we're sitting halfway up here. Most of the time we can see better than those referees from
we get
here.
A bonus because they call that on a shot. I mean, he came off on the rebound. I think he knocked it out of his hands on the rebound. He gave the foul on that, but I don't see. They called that on the shot, I guess. I didn't see that. Look for this. One of the things, you get on the free throw line, knocks them both down. It kind of can set your rhythm a little bit.
Yep.
So look for Dominic Turner and see what his influence over this game is over the next 3:20 in this half.
Yeah, blocking.
Little bump and foul.
Tried to block.
What I've seen so far, honestly, is Collins' inability to stay with the guards outside. They're really cutting them off the dribble. They can't keep up with them. And then now, in order to compensate, they're losing track of the inside players as well.
And they bring now number 11's in the game for the Indians. That's Mentor, and Williams is catching a breather. So once again, Feldhouse managing his lineup, keeping everybody as fresh as possible. And they've exerted a lot of energy. They're playing hard, Terry.
I agree.
And they've built enough of a lead they can spread the wealth with the playing time. Rose battling in there. Treek taking it right at him, kicks it out. Mentor with it.
I think he had nowhere to go inside. He walked.
Wow.
Yeah, he kind of committed inside, and then everybody collapsed on him. He didn't have any place to go.
Little out of control.
8-point lead, 2:45 to go.
Good defense by Seth Richardson.
Nice play.
Guy had him outside, took him straight to the hoop for a little lay-in.
Grant Clarkson, one of their top leading scorers, so look for him to try to assert himself. We still haven't seen much from Dominic Turner, but I think the Indians are just doing a good job of shutting him down so far tonight.
Yeah. Minner with the ball, top of the key,
Nice
little backdoor cut.
Didn't
Miller
finish.
got it a little earlier and stop and pop and just run it off the back of the rim right there. Not a bad play.
He had to walk.
Out travel.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. A lot of extra steps. They're just trying to make that extra move, but they're doing it without a basketball.
Yeah, Williams coming in, and Richardson going to take a break now.
Also entering the game for the Titans, number 3, Maurer.
And Begley's still on the bench with the 2. So we got 2:15. I think he's going to rest him up for the rest of the second half.
Number 3 checking in for the Titans. I don't have him on the roster, so.
I don't see. We had a limited roster on them. I know they would. We talked about their results last year a little bit, but
they're the 8th region champs. The Titans are. Went to the Sweet 16. Come up against an Owensboro club. Williams fouled, taking it to the hole. He'll go to the line for the first time this evening. 23-17, 2:05 left. Williams at the line. Nice looking shot right there. Williams so far in the year shooting 69%, averages about 4 free throws a game. 50% so far this evening. Shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, you jinxed him as soon as you moved his stats out.
24-17. Minute 50 left, second quarter. Good
nice
backdoor cut.
And the foul.
Wow. Nice looking
defense.
defense.
He waited
right
and waited
there.
and waited for that, and then they just gave up the simple backdoor.
And they're, you know what, these guys are, so far, I hope I don't jinx this, but these guys have done a good job calling the game. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. There's nothing been.
Yeah. They're consistent with what they're calling down there on contact and on the balls, so I can appreciate their effort so far tonight. Drops them both, 24-19, 1:48 left. Williams brings the ball up. Over to Miller, over to Brockman. Rose sets the pick. Brockman comes around, gets it to Minner, brings it over towards Williams. Williams goes for the back door. Ooh, got lucky right there.
I thought maybe it was stolen. Got to be patient if you're Madison Central right now. They've been really well spreading the floor and operating off.
Brockman drops another three on him. 27-19, minute 10 left.
Not giving him anything, are they, on the inside?
Minner with the reach in.
Nope. really doing a good job so far with Dominic Turner, really cutting him off, not letting him get to the basket. You know, they marking him good on the outside. Obviously, they did some little bit of scouting with him because they're doing a good job so far cutting him off.
Making him dribble in an uncomfortable direction. It's paying off for the Indians so far. It's the first one. On the floor for the Indians, you got Rose, Brockman, Minner, Williams, and Miller.
About the lineup we've seen for a little while lately.
Got them both.
6-point lead.
Going to run a little full court pressure here. Ball's into Minner, throws it over to Miller.
You got the numbers, but they're going to hold it off. Smart play.
Yep. Stay in control right here. Recognize the clock.
No reason
got
to hurry.
49 seconds. Brockman with the shot, open, overshoots
everything.
It. Rose gets it knocked away from him.
Yeah, Titans ball.
Yep. Little, Brockman had an open look. Just got it off the back of the iron. Rose couldn't corral it. Battling against the Titan. Indians with some full court pressure of their own. Try to keep them from running the floor and scoring very quickly here. Got him on lockdown at the half court mark. Minner fights through the pick, stays with his guy. Turner goes down with a little backdoor slide, misses the bunny.
Gets his shot
Good
back.
Good defense.
And Titans get it back again. We're going to take a three-pointer.
Fort with it again, off.
Clarkson get in the air.
Rose with it, 12 seconds. Come on, Grant. Recognize what's going on. Attaboy. Went straight at him. 5, 4, 3. Get it up there, Treek. Is it going to be in?
Oh, wow.
All right.
So we're going to make some adjustments here.
Absolutely. After one half of play, 29-21. Indians lead. Miller leading all scores right now. He's got 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11. And we'll be back after halftime. We're going to send it down to Samantha.
Perimeter players, and that's why we just have to be very, very patient until we get the shot that we want. I'm just used to having a 5-man that can play with his back to basket and get you some easy high percentage points, and we just don't have that right now. So it's taking some adjustment by me because I'm not used to playing like that. But I mean, these guys, they play hard, and defensively, I think the opponents are like 5 out of 17 or something like that. They're shooting 20-something%. But I'm frustrated because the 4 of the field goals, they got 2 of them on back doors. There's no excuse for that. And 2, we didn't switch out on screens, and they got a wide open 3. So we're saying, well, they'd only give them 1 field goal. Well, they should have only got 1 field goal because we screwed up.
What adjustments will you make defensively?
Well, I mean, that's what we talked about. And no back doors. We don't want to give up the back doors, and we got to communicate a little bit better on the ball screens. And that was our freshman's fault once again. So I keep having to tell myself he's a freshman. Hopefully, game or two he'll start stepping out there a little bit more.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
$29-21 over the Collins Titans. Terry, First half is kind of what we talked about. Miller put together a first half. Brockman did okay. Williams is
back
still,
in the game.
Yeah,
back in the game. We like the extra effort on the boards, and defensively they've done a good job. I think the only thing that if you're Coach Feldhouse that you got to look for is that perimeter shooting. I think they struggled a little bit out there, 2 to 8. Right now, if you're Collins and you want to adjust, you just can't. You can't be beat off the dribble. You can't give up the inside shot, and you got to make Madison Central play from the outside. I mean, that would be my adjustment if I'm Collins' coach, but you know, I'm not coaching. I'm sitting up here talking, so we'll see how it works out. So inbound early. Collins going to get the ball in the second half.
Indians still in the man-to-man. There's the
back door.
Yep, the back door that you talked about. You know, in the pregame show was that, you know, the backside help just wasn't there.
They really do. It's for some reason they seal on that side. They come off the pick and roll. You got a back door, and the help's not coming over on that side. We saw it about 4 or 5 times in Montgomery. I've seen it probably 2 or 3 times tonight. I think overall defensively, Central's played a solid game. They've come off their pick and rolls well. They're switching good. They're communicating well. But I've seen a couple of breakdowns.
Williams brings the ball up. Starting 5 back in for the Indians. Williams, Bagley, Miller, Brockman, and Rose. Brockman at the top of the key, looks underneath for Bagley. Bagley gets it, kicks it out to Miller. Drives to the rim, gets it back out to Bagley. Drives in, passes to Williams, right into the hoop. Good movement.
And that's what we talked about. One of the things that I noticed on that, they had a couple of looks from the outside and didn't take it. You know, they decided to drive back in instead of being content to take that three-point shot. So hopefully, I'm sure that was point of emphasis for Coach at half. That was a rough pick right there.
Here Williams down there calling where the ball's at. They've done a good job communicating this evening.
There you go. Nice play. Get him out.
Miller slaps it over to Bagley. He brings it straight to the hoop. Nice roll in by Bagley.
Good to see him back on the floor, contributing as soon as he's back.
Yep.
Stretch it out to the double-figure lead. And another steal.
Brockman with it. See if he takes it straight to the hoop. Does. Throws it up off the back.
Layup. Good job
by
Bagley. And he gets fouled hard on the inside, so he's going to have 2 points.
Makeable bucket by Brockman.
Good defensive plays, setting up a great offensive effort. So like to see him finish on the initial. Brockman finished on that. Was it Brockman on that play that was out, or was it?
Yeah, he went down, threw it off, and then Bagley got the rebound. Brockman had a good, nice layup, just threw it up a little too hard, but Bagley, you know, being the trailer, did his job and got his hands on it. Collins takes a timeout right here.
Good job on them not to quit on that play.
I like the Millers poked it away and just a second ago and got the ball to Bagley, and that time Brockman with the steal on the anticipated pass and taking advantage of it.
2 steals early, so Collins called a quick timeout there, 30 seconds. They want to kind of regroup.
Indians extend the lead to 10 at an 8-point lead to end the first half. Bagley at the line for his first free throws of the night. Misses the first one, gets 2.
Looked a little impatient on that. Didn't look real fluid, like he was just kind of.
Got in foul trouble early and had to sit out most of the first half, and I'm not certain that that's happened very much.
That was a much better look. I think the first one looked a little quick. He really took a nice stroke on that one. Let's see if Collins can establish himself at all offensively. Still looking to score in the second half. No, they got that back door on the free throws.
Brockman doing a good job. Gets bumped it back.
No luck on that. It's going to be Collins' ball.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to make that effort to get Dominic Turner in the ball game. It looks like they're isolating him on that side. They're going to let him go inside and try to get something inside. Going to try a one-on-one there.
Here he is at the top of the key.
Well, I think if Collins is going to be successful, he is going to have to step up and contribute in this game. And he's been pretty much a non-factor. Good job of the Indians' defense to really shut him down. But
absolutely,
they're going to have to get him in the game if they're going to compete.
Working hard in the middle with Bagley.
Good
Bagley
job
holding him out.
defensively. They got him in the air.
Yeah, Williams got lucky right there.
Offensive rebound. There you go.
Rose gets a hands
Quick
on it,
out.
knocks it to Miller, over to Bagley.
Almost too cute.
Just outran the ball a little bit.
Trying
There
to
you
get,
go.
don't get silly.
We've got
About 2 or 3 times so far.
Got the dribbles here.
Yeah, I was going to say suddenly everybody's trying to get cute instead of just playing the game. I don't
Miller
like
throws
that.
it high off the board.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. I think you had somebody on the outside. I think you just kind of, you got to be patient. I mean.
Nice rebound by Bagley.
Quick. And nice play. That was a nice out. Catching Collins sleeping on the backside. That's a quick rebound. I'm playing that North Carolina style. As soon as you get the ball, turn and fire. Guards releasing. Collins is not picking up the full court.
Indians extend it to a 13-point lead, 36-23, 5:02 left. Turner at the top to Ford, to Clarkson. Takes the baseline, passes it over to Ford.
Nice ball movement. Didn't get the
Got the
finish,
open
but that was a
look.
really nice ball movement. It looked like the Indians were trying to get out of that early, too.
Yep. Bagley with the three-pointer, drops one in. Comes out,
Collins
makes
is going
his,
to call and regroup down.
he makes his presence felt with, 6 points so far this quarter.
Yep,
And his
16-point
first of the-
lead right now. They stretched that out in the fourth quarter, and it's just really the inability so far for Collins to really pick up the full court on that release. So, but I guess we'll take a break here and be back here in just a minute.
Yeah, we'll thank our sponsors again before we head out. Jack Burford, Jerry Goebel Insurance and Luxury Pets, Larry Frakes, Terry Netherton. We'll be right back.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back on the reservation. Collins taking 2 timeouts here in the third quarter, trying to stop the bleeding. Indians have taken a commanding 16-point lead, 39-23 with 4.5 minutes left. Dakota Begley comes out in the third quarter after sitting out most of the first half in foul trouble. Scores 7 quick points.
Collins is going to try to hit the board. They've got big Jalen Stone just came off the bench, and he's immediately seen on the interior. So we can see their game plan is going to shift a little bit here.
They took Turner out and brought Stone in. Turner, one of their leading scorers, just not having a good night. They're going to put somebody in there and throw some weight around. Dakota will have his hands full with that fella.
We'll looks like he's definitely got some size in there. He's going to definitely have some weight.
Brockman with the 3.
He's going to miss that one off the back iron and get his own rebound back.
Going
all the
right
way
down
back
the
the middle.
middle.
He got fouled early.
Yep.
Jalen Stone, number 42, kicks up his first foul. First points, first foul on the side.
Indians going to inbound underneath.
Number 3 coming back in.
Once again, they don't have a roster with him on it. They
little alley-oop didn't work out. That was well timed out by Collins.
Dakota lost his man.
Good job by Miller to get through that.
Miller gets it. Gets control of it, kicks it out to Brockman, going to fire another three. Short
not
again.
there. I tell you what, Breyer was under there by himself on that one.
Yes, he was. Brockman 0 for 2 from that corner over in front of the student
Suddenly,
section.
the three-point perimeter game has broken out.
Yeah, Williams comes up with it, runs down the floor. Bagley for the pull-up.
And one.
Go! Nice.
Taylor Bagley has officially entered the second half. Is that it?
The man came to play.
Yep.
Well
he decided
rested.
he didn't like sitting on that bench. Dakota Bagley said, you know what? We are all over this game in the second half.
Got a few rotations here. Brockman comes out. Rose comes out.
What's that going to be? He's coming up on our leading scorer, and then if he hits this shot.
It's going to be close. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10.
Kozart comes in.
Yep,
so now he's tied for leading scorer, and he's only played really one half.
Well, he's just 3 minutes and or 4 minutes and 53 seconds or 43 seconds. Once again, Feldhouse rotating his lineup.
Oh,
we can see how he's taking advantage of his depth.
Yep, he's got, that's this point. You're up a little bit. He's got 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. You got a little pad. Get your freshman some experience. He's got the size inside. He's just got to learn to keep his footwork. He gets beat a little bit on the defensive side.
Still a little timid. Good-looking kid, though. Good-looking athlete. Good job by Williams. Wow, Bagley
just took that rebound.
Gets it over to Miller. See if Miller run the show here a little bit. 17-point lead.
Be patient. If Madison Central, you got plenty of time. Run your offense.
Williams at the top of the key, setting the offense. Wow. He felt that and took advantage of it.
You could see that setting up from the outside. I think he wanted to pick that off the dribble. He had him on the one-on-one. Nice play by Kozarts on the block.
Oh.
I thought maybe they didn't give him the jump ball, but because they had dual possession there, they just took it out of bounds. They gave it to Collins.
Williams felt the finger roll.
Yep.
Got it up off the glass. See what Collins runs on their inbound play. They're not going for an alley-oop.
Stone inside and didn't have him. That was well defended there.
Bagley with another rebound.
Smart play to hold that up. Nobody released on that.
Miller from the top of the key. Woo, in and out. 2 shots in and out for both teams here. Clarkson up the floor with the ball. Passes over to Ford. Out to Stone. Into Stone.
Bagley was a little overmatched on that one. I tell you what, went all the way around the rim.
That's what you call an all-around good shot.
Yeah, he was. Bagley did his best on that. I think he powered in, but
that's the 4th point of the quarter for Collins.
Well, and that's the 4th point of the quarter for Stone.
Yeah.
So we see where their offense is right now.
Let's see what Williams does this time. He's feeling
looking
it. Got the right guy. Passes out to Miller. Feeling it. Throws it up.
Nope.
Off the iron.
Oh, I thought he had it. Yep, hit the baseline.
Somebody had
couldn't get the handle. Yep. Could not get the handle on the ball. He had the rebound. He just couldn't hold on to it.
44-27, Indians with a minute and a half left here in the third quarter. On the out of bounds, Titans enter the ball.
It's like Dominique Turner coming back in the ball game. Who do you sub out for?
Miller coming out. Minner coming in.
See if any
Clarkson.
Any time on the bench motivated Dominique Turner.
Clarkson with the ball at the top of the key. Looks to work it.
Still trying to work through the middle, it looks like. Stone's doing a good job of posting up.
There's one Stone going to the other. Well, the other Stone didn't get the give and go. There, he's got it.
Good double team on the inside.
There's Stone.
Taking that away.
His brother in there blocking out and pushing back. I don't know if
they're
brothers,
middle,
but
play it in the
Stones.
post, kick it back out. They went to the double team inside and left him open.
He just cleared the path for him, Stone did.
Yep.
Backed him down. 46 seconds left, 44-29. Bagley with the ball.
Patience is what you're looking for right now.
Going to try to dribble it out, get it over to Miller.
Yep.
Now set him a pick. Let him free up. 20 seconds left. Don't get in a hurry. Take your time, boys.
Yep, got plenty of
Richardson
time.
with it. Brings it back out to
Smart
the top.
play.
Gets
Set it up.
To Williams.
Got plenty of time. Looks like they're going to hold this
try
one
to
for
trap
the
him.
last.
Going to trap him.
Good job.
Begley with it. Takes it to the middle.
Out.
Minner throws it up. Oh, off the front of the rim. Indians get the rebound.
Nice rebound.
Oh.
Couldn't hold on to. We got a foul on the play. Who's that going to be on? That's going to be number 2 on 42. With 0.2 seconds to go.
Great job by the Indians running the clock down. Begley took it in.
There was no sense in pointing that bit. No sense in trying to force a shot there late. They did a good job of playing the smart play, holding the ball, going for the last shot. 0.2 seconds inbound should kill the fourth quarter.
Off the front of the rim, starts the clock.
16-point lead, turn and fire. So we're going to go to the fourth quarter with a 16-point lead for Madison Central. I guess my question right now is, where's the big kid been for Collins in the whole game?
Absolutely.
They put him in the end of the third quarter. He's done well inside. I don't see any injury-prone incidents, so maybe there's something we don't know.
Yep. I don't know what they're going to do with it. They've got 8 minutes to figure it out. 45-29, Indians with the lead. Be right back to start the fourth quarter.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Reservation, 8 minutes left. 45-29, Indians with a commanding lead. Been playing pretty well. Third quarter went their way. Outscored Collins 16-8. Big half for Dakota Begley.
Indians in control here. You got plenty of time. Take your time on the and execute your offense, and don't do anything that's don't get cute with the ball. You think you got control of the game. I see Collins' coach over here yelling to get that defense out. They're going to start having to pressure the ball outside. Should open up a whole lot of avenues for Madison Central. They've been isolating anyway, going inside off the dribble drive. If you're going to come out and pressure them, they should be able to beat you off the ball and get a lot more opportunity inside.
Collins is in the 2-3 zone right there.
I don't look like they're a man-to-man matchup.
Let's see.
They had a wide-open shot there.
Minner with a nice try at it. Begley sets back. It's blocking.
Blocking call.
Yep.
He moved over.
Yep.
That's a good call for the ref. Had to move him over to get him.
Once again, I'm happy with the refs this evening. I've seen some horrible refing this year, but these guys here are doing a great job, in my opinion.
Yep.
Very seldom.
I don't think there's any call we really argued with, did we?
No, some that they didn't call, really. I mean, but they haven't called anything that wasn't accurate, in my opinion.
And they have been inconsistent one way or the other.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's gone one way or the other. I think there's some things that, both teams can't be upset about one team getting more. It's both free throws.
Going to run a full
so
court
if the Indians,
press.
you got to run your offense. They're going to run a four-court press.
Got to force the issue. Begley gets it up across half court.
The thing about Madison Central is they got some really good ball handlers. So the press shouldn't be a big problem for them. They should be able to execute that. And I see he's got a lot of good ball handlers in the game right now. Got to get back up.
Yeah, he did. Out to Williams. Indians going to be impatient against this Collins team here to start the fourth quarter. Williams dribbles in, gets it over to Bagley on the.
Nope, nothing there. Kicks it back out.
Got him down the baseline. Realize it. There you
Gonna
go.
Work at the Cosarts, and he gets fouled on the play. Is at 42 again. That's his third foul.
Good-looking athlete. Cosart. I like it.
Yep.
Freshman.
Well, I think you see now what Coach Feldhaus is trying to establish with him inside, getting some good touches inside, getting him as a big man, playing back to the basket, and seeing what he can operate on. He's got a nice-looking free throw shot,
he's
too.
a lefty. You know, I like that. I mean, and once again, we talked about it with Brockman, who's not even in the game right now. But, I mean, lefties are just a little different to block and guard. But got them both. That's
3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Handles himself well. You know, if you're a big kid inside and you're going to rotate, you're going to be on the line a lot. So they had to pull Stone out of the game. He had 3 quick fouls.
Yeah, well, you get the fourth quarter. I'd let him go at it. 47-31, 6:45 left. Indians with the lead. Coach out here directing traffic. Indians getting ready to match up with their man-to-man defense. Been doing a great job with it.
That back door
some
again.
help. Williams ducked in, but he bailed out, and the guy.
Good job by John Williams just to hold the ball up and not run it down the floor.
Good job coming over and showing the help. Didn't have to step in, but he flashed in there, and the guy on the backdoor cut couldn't get the shot.
Yep, that was that weak side help we've been talking about.
Finally pulled it off. Williams with the heads-up defense. Now he's with the ball in the middle.
Oh, he didn't have any place to go.
Got hung up.
Cosarts wasn't ready for the ball. He came in and got no man's land when he went up.
47-31, 6 minutes left.
He walked. Wow, he walked. Slow it down. Slow it down. Good
Bagley
job, John
slaps
Williams.
it out of there, and Williams pulls it down.
I thought, they all traveled on that one, but either way it worked out. Back to the patient offense is what you're looking for.
Williams.
I say that, and he chokes up
off the back of the iron.
Yep.
He was feeling it, just a little impatient. I think he's going to take a breather. Feldhaus going to show up some more of his depth here.
Brockman, who's been sitting on the bench getting some rest. That's one thing
Cosart.
about it. Most of these players that.
There's Clarkson with the shot.
Nice shot.
Timeout.
Call a timeout by.
It's
going to be a timeout for Coach Feldhaus, I think.
Yep.
I don't think he liked that last shot.
Collins called the timeout full. We'll take a break with them. 5:28 left, 47-34. Indians with the lead.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back on a reservation, 5:28 left. Collins take a third timeout right there. It's 47-34.
Full court press from
throws
Collins.
it in. Yep.
Get it right now. That's what I said. A lot of ball handlers. See Tariq Miller come back on the floor here. Dakota Bagley on the floor.
Going to try to
Seth
trap.
Richardson on the floor. A lot of good ball handlers right now. Coach Feldhaus knows he's got to get his get the right people on the floor.
Yeah, took Williams out, put Brockman back in.
like to see a lot of time right now for Isaiah Cozarts as a freshman, getting a lot of time in this game. Going to be a foul right there.
That's the Stone.
We in the bonus.
Number 23, Trayshawn Stone, that's his first.
Yep. Nope. Not in the bonus yet.
I didn't think so. I said these refs have done a good job, Terry. Right underneath the
Oh,
Brockman.
wow. That could be a jump ball.
Jump ball, and it stays with the Indians. Huh?
Nope. Could have been a Collins.
I thought.
Possession was to the, yeah, it's going to be Titans.
All right. I got
All right,
lost
so
one
now
somewhere.
let's just switch back. So here we go. Collins is coming down the floor. They're going to be, that's a 13-point lead. They cut that down a little bit.
Yep, a little under 5 minutes.
A little bit out of time. I mean, I'm not sure how much patience you can have with Titans right now. They're going to have to start putting some kind of a offensive.
The defense by the Indians, you just have to give credit.
Backdoor
Great
taken
job
away.
by Miller.
Good job.
Now slow it down. Slow it
reason.
down. Nope, he's going to get the
All the
layup.
way in.
Nice.
I think he was looking for that outside.
Yep.
He wasn't committed, and
Yep, it was
I think
there.
the
so he
defender
took it.
saw the side, the corner shot open, kind of fell off, so he took it to the hole. Good decision.
Looks like Rose getting ready to check back in.
Nice shot.
Three-pointer. Purdue. Miller with the ball. They're going to try to trap him. Here he goes. Back over to the middle of Richardson. About
Good
to
decisions.
Yep.
Wide open
in the corner to Bagley.
He
Ball
walked.
fake.
He walked. Never set his feet. Got the ball, went to make a dribble, moved his feet before he took the dribble.
49-37, 3:58 left. Couple turnovers by the Indians with nothing to show. Jump ball on a rebound underneath, and then the turnover by Bagley. Defense still intense for the Indians, and the key part, nice play by Miller to deflect it. In
Another
the corner,
three-point shot.
Three-pointer off the rim. That's going to be the Indian. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought that went off him. It could have been either way.
Yeah.
John Williams was kind of reaching over there, so I think they just played it off his hand. Either way, Titans have the ball inbound. Little contact, no call there. And we'll get a contact on that one.
He's got enough fouls to give. That's all right. Don't want to let him have a layup in there. Make him earn it at the line. 49-37, 3:41 left. Starting lineup for the Indians back on the floor.
We saw
Brockman,
that when
Miller,
they brought
Bagley, Rose,
Breyer
Williams
back in, and he kind of calmed that defense down a little bit.
Here they go trying to trap immediately. Get it back to Williams. Stays in the middle. Draws the defender. Rose
Nice
with
play
it
by
right down the
Rose.
line.
That's why I said immediate impact felt when he comes back in the game. I liked him on the blocks down here coming off the free throw, kind of letting him know he kind of put his hip into the other player and kind of let him know he was there, and then immediately comes down for the board. So
Trading buckets here with the Titans. 51-41, 3:14 left.
Yep, called the contact. That's got to be 7th foul for Collins. Puts him in the free throw spot. And right now, it's going to come down to if you can shoot free throws.
Yep.
I mean, you got a 10-point lead, and you're going to go to the line already with 3:11 to go in the game, and you're already going to the free throw line with with a bonus.
Yeah, John Williams, 69% shooter.
And
Gets
he
the
rolled the
first
first
one
one
to
in. Good job on that one.
I think he's 1 for 3 now, or two for 4. Off the rim. Uh-oh.
Lost it.
Bagley over in the corner just couldn't get a handle on it, but way to
Collins
stay
had
with
the ball.
52-41. 11-point lead, 3:08 left. Once again, Indians with the original starting 5 on the floor. Collins rushes it up into the corner. Clarkson with it, over to Fort. Turner through the middle. Back to Clarkson, takes it in with the left hand, throws it up off the glass.
Unlucky on that bounce.
Yep.
I thought he had it in.
Rose missed the rebound, had a good try at it. Good effort. Ford traveled.
Double dribble, travel, one of the two.
Yep. Once again,
he never really set himself on the outside. I think he wanted to go to the ball, wanted to go to the basket as soon as he got kind of indecision when he got the ball. Saw the same thing on Dakota down here when he got the ball.
Indians inbounding from the side right here, a little different perspective. Titans are going to try to get him in the corner. Williams brings it all the way, gets it over to Rose.
Set it back outside.
Over to Miller, out to Brockman. In the corner to Miller. The clock is their friend.
And John Williams going to set everybody up on the outside. Nice play.
Right into Begley.
Had the lane, came in, said taking the dumb shot, gave it to Begley for an easy layup there.
Great team play.
Nice block by Breyer.
Nice drop by Rose and a pick up by Begley.
Good job.
Good job, Tariq. Good job, fellas. 54-41, 2:07 left. Williams picked up his dribble. Williams there to gets a grip on it, gets it over to Miller. Rose out with a high pick. Miller loses it. Oh.
Nice
left-handed layup in there by Ford.
Slow down again.
Feltner.
Set the ball up. Under 2 minutes right now. If you're just Madison Central, just play smart out front. And a quick foul.
Yeah. Feltner's number 5. I don't know where I picked up Ford, but kid made a nice left-handed layup there.
It was a nice move. Behind the back, kind of split the defenders, and then came up on a layup that was guarded very well.
Mallard checks back in, number 3. Williams at the line, 3 for 5, 3 for 6, 4 for 7.
Well, you know your guard's going to be on the line for the next minute and 40 seconds when every time they're going to foul you, so.
5 for 8. Ball. Getting there.
Yep.
56-43, minute 40 left. Collins rushes it up. Tariq with the deflection.
Still not in there. Good job playing that defense outside, not giving him much anything. And right now, if you're Madison Central, you're content to watch
with the ball down the middle. Nice ball fake. Throws it up. Didn't get the bounce.
Off the rim. Couldn't get off. That's twice I've seen him get a bad bounce on that. Another bad bounce.
Wow.
Good job, Breyer, getting in there.
Getting it. They can get a foul. I like the grit on Rose. He was not going to give that ball up.
So I saw that last game, saw it again this game. He really kind of anchors that defense when he comes in. It's not that he has size; he just plays with so much heart in there. You know when the ball comes in, he's gonna take it. It's his lane.
In high school, he does have size.
It's true. He's a 6'1" kid, but a lot of times he's undersized in that middle. But he really. You would never know, let's put it that way.
All right. 56-43, minute 10 left. Clarkson with the three-pointer off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Begley, went up high to get it.
And he's going to get fouled.
Got fouled before he got rid of it.
It's going to be the double bonus now.
Begley with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 points. No, 2, 4, 5, 8.
He's going to hit his first shot. At a 14-point lead right now. You're 11, in control if you're Madison Central.
12. He's got 12 points, leading the scorer.
13. He didn't play but, 3 or 4 minutes in the first half.
Yep. If that.
I think all those points came in the second half, right?
Absolutely. Rose pops out. Nice defense. Three-pointer off by Turner. He's having not the best night.
Nope. I think he just missed
Under a minute left. Back over to Bagley.
Just set it up outside.
Yep. Rose with it. Miller with it.
Even Collins is going to be content to let them kind of dribble this out. I don't think it's going to be much of a
58-43
defensive effort, but you never know.
Yep. 58-43. Miller with the ball.
They're not going to foul. They're just going to let them play it.
What I like about this, that same 5 that started are going to finish the game here for the Indians. Unless we get a timeout and they make some changes. Says a lot about Feldhouse using these players, taking advantage of his depth. He's getting a lot of people, a lot of playing time.
And you know what? He rested his players. Ooh, that was close. Couldn't put that elbow up. That could have been ugly. And they're going to dribble it out right now.
Number to Bagley.
Yep.
Going to give it to Tariq. Ball game. Who's your player of the game?
I'm going to have to go with Dakota Begley in the second half. I thought with coming off of 2 fouls and really established himself right in the second half. I thought he played well. I think Tyreek Miller in the first half did a heck of a job of keeping him going, and he was one of the leading scorers. But I think with the whole overall effort, I'm going to have to go with Dakota Begley.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay. I love to hear that. I love it when people don't argue with me. It's a great thing.
He's came in. He had 2 quick fouls.
Yeah.
Got taken out of the game, but came out and played with a lot of energy. Did a lot of hard work for the Indians. The Indians played well tonight, and once again, Feldhouse did a great job with his depth. Team moves to 5-3. Collins falls to 2-4. For Madison County School Sports Television, I want to thank Jack Burford, Jerry Goebel Insurance, Luxury Pets. I'm Larry Frakes, and for Terry Netherton, we'll catch you next time back on the reservation.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea. Luxury Pet Services in Richmond. Time Warner Cable. Equipment Sales and Rentals. Madison County Schools. Tatum Enterprises. And Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.